Les, I just took the opportunity during the commercial break to update our website at usaprepares.com. So if you decide to go to usaprepares.com, usaprepares.com, you'll find the top post. I moved it up to the very top. And it says Free Mike Parsons. Okay? There's a link to his petition. I have signed it. It's an electronic petition. If you'd like to sign his petition for his release and freedom, please do. And if you'd like to go to his website, if you decide that you'd like to contribute and help, you can do that too. So both links are right there. It says Free Mike Parsons. And thank you so much. Fred, you're on with Mike Parsons and me, Vin Finelli. Welcome.
Yeah. Hello.
You're live.
Greetings, Fred. Yeah. My last episode, well, not my last, but the one I'm talking about is when the cops took me in, arrested me, and when I went to trial, my lawyer, public defender, quit the trial 1 week before the trial, and he knew I was going to win the trial, and he quit the trial, and they put another lawyer, and I lost the trial, and at the end of the trial, the judge said to the witnesses testifying against me, he said, before he sentenced me, he went to them, he said, if I had my way, I'd throw all of you in jail. And that's the honest truth.
Mike Parsons?
Huh?
Mike, would you like to comment?
Well, you may have actually stumbled across a rare commodity, and that being a judge with a conscience. There are some honest souls still out there. Not everybody is sold off to the dark side, but that's a rare commodity. And in Tennessee, most people that don't live in this state, they think it's just a sleepy old southern, community here, there, and yonder. Pound for pound, the people that have analyzed the cases in this state say that, bar none, and I mean New Jersey and Nevada included, this is the most corrupt state as far as the government and the court system in the country. They railroad people, and then every government bureaucrat across the board will circle the wagons and support that decision. And all the judge has to do, this is Luciferian black magic, lesser magic, whatever you want to call it, they accuse you. And they let that accusation stick. There doesn't have to be any proof. It's just the accusation. That's it. If you go to my website, mikeparsons.org, and you read the narrative, I wrote that. That's what happened. If you want to review what an appellate court said that was not bought and paid for, there's a court in Canada from the Chilcotin Nation, the Universal Supreme Court, that I appealed to, trying to get justice, because I couldn't get it through the United States courts or the Tennessee courts. But on their website at universalsupremecourt.com, there's a file number, the letter U-15-6030, U-15-6030. And if you look at that, you can read the reasons for judgment that this Chief Justice wrote about my case. And she read this 1,200-page transcript. The trial lasted over 4 days. And she cites the various violations of law, constitutional law, and the outright conspiracy of the judges and the prosecutors, witnesses, and the jurors to convict me. I proved that the witnesses lied. I had a federal lawsuit pending against the judge and the district attorney at the time, but they refused to recuse themselves. They refused to give me a change of venue. She only mentions one, but I actually had 2 jurors that lied under voir dire that we caught that were related to the arresting officer and or county employees. And heck, I had a radio talk show at the time exposing corruption in government, and the county executive that I ran against, guess what? He had the ability to allow anybody to work in the county or get fired. And so the county employees that ended up on the jury, they had a vested interest in doing what he wanted. Now realize, in this county, like most, the county mayor or county executive appoints the manager of the election commission office. That's a very important position because, at least in my county and across Tennessee, the election commission manager not only counts the votes of every election, hint, hint, her boss, she counted his votes. That's how the election was rigged, and that's what I discovered. But number two, they select the registered voters to make up the jury pool. So no matter how I sliced it and diced it, I had 25 good citizens there ready to convict me, and all buddies of the county executive that I ran against that I was suing for the rigged election. It's a rigged game, my friends. I've learned the hard way.
Well, you see, I used to be a contractor for law enforcement all over the world, so I pretty much know all about it. And plus, I'm adopted, and they lost my original birth certificate, so I can't go back to my original birth name. So I'm living under a fiction of a fiction. So, there's no way out for me. So, but anyway,
Fred, I really appreciate your call, and here's what I've done.
Yeah.
It's possible that
can I
yes,
direct you to a video? It's
sure.
called Obedient Bert. Obedient Bert. It's on my website, but if you look up the Obedient Bert, you'll find my website.
Obedient,
Okay.
and the following word, Fred, is what?
Obedient Bert.
Spell that, please. The last part.
B-U-R-T.
Obedient Bert. Got it. Okay.
All right.
We'll look it up. And by the way, thank you so much, Fred, for your call. Class, it's universalsupremecourt.org. And I just posted it on the website, USA Prepares. So if you'd like to find Mike Parsons, you can go to usaprepares.com. Page number 1, you'll find the Universal Supreme Court of the Chilhotan Nation, of which Mike Parsons is an associate justice. He's been kidnapped, he's been arrested, he's been jailed, and he's a political prisoner when he's in jail. It's illegal. The Chilhotan Nation is a sovereign nation. It's a sovereign nation.